You requested a sit down. He heard you out.
What's going on, everyone? Nico here with the Wooden Spoon. A very, very special episode of the Sit Down today. We got TikTok sensations Big Joe and Slick on the podcast from New Brunswick, Canada. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. All right, so you guys are in Canada. How old are you guys? I think that's like the question everybody wants to answer. I don't know if you guys want to answer the question or you want to leave it kind of mysterious.
We can answer this. I'm 82. I got a house and stuff, you know. nice big property.
Good to hear.
95.
All right.
15. Yeah. We're both 15.
Yeah, you guys are very old souls. I'm sure you've heard that before, right?
Yeah.
So you just run in high school right now? You guys got your little operation going on?
We went to the mall. I got recognized a bunch. Yeah.
Oh, hey, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's get right into it. On TikTok, blowing up out of proportion. We got Big Joe's quote of the day is getting tens of millions of views, like hundreds of thousands of followers. Just when did it start? Did you have were you coming into school every day with a different quote and someone decided to record you? Like, let's hear the origin story.
I mean, the guy that we were working with, you know, he's yeah. He was doing content before, but then one day, like after working with him a little bit, said we should do quotes of the day. Yeah. Then I recorded the first one and 17 million views now, right? So yeah.
What was the first quote? What was the first one?
They tell me I changed. I shit my pants. I had to change.
Now, is this an original Big Joe quote or did you hear this from somewhere?
I may have heard it around 4 years ago.
When you were 11.
Yeah.
Who told you this quote?
I was a cool kid.
So where did this quote come from? Because that's obviously some of my favorite TikToks I've been seeing are somebody like stitching that and like you guys aren't hearing what Big Joe's saying, and I agree.
So much of those. Yeah.
There's deepness behind this quote.
There is.
So you, obviously you shit your pants. You had to change. You might have dropped some dead weight, some old friends, something like that. Bad habits. So what are some of the things that you've shit your pants for over the past couple of years?
I was sad. Yeah, then I shit my pants, right? You change. Exactly. It's a life-changing experience, shitting your pants. Yeah.
I can imagine. Have you ever legitimately shit your pants before? That's another thing.
Respectfully decline to answer this question if you're honest.
Okay. I mean, I'm not too proud to say that there was a time I ate out at a sketchy restaurant one time. For some reason I was hungry. I get the fish fry and the cheeseburger. And you know what? You might have made it home, you might not have made it home. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
So you know what? I think we should normalize shitting the pants in a metaphorical and a literal sense.
Metaphor. Normalize wearing diapers. Exactly.
There we go. I think we should all get behind this. Okay, so let's break down some more quotes. I like this. What was the next one that popped off?
What was it? I think it was like my one. Was it? I think it was like the life is like a box of chocolates one. Was it? Yeah. I mean, we could search it up. Like,
all right, let's just go whatever one you remember then.
The next big one was it? I think it was the Staten Island. No, wait, yes, it was that one. Yeah, it was. This quote had no meaning. I said, "You never know who's gonna come knocking at your door when you live in Long Island." Well,
there's no, because I live really close. I'm like around the block from Long Island.
Yeah.
So is there a meaning behind that, or is it just?
I seen that in Big Time Tommy's story on Halloween. It was quite humorous to me.
And Big Time Tommy said it.
I love Big Time Tommy.
He's the best. You got to come out to New York. We could do a meetup with that. Yeah, I know.
Open in March. Yeah.
Okay, you let me know.
Yeah.
Pick you guys up from the airport.
Cool.
Yeah, but I mean that would be cool. Have you talked to Big Time Tommy? No. I got mutual friends with Big Time Tommy. Maybe we'll set something up. I'm sure he'd love you guys. Big Time Tommy recommended me to a Cadillac dealer, Cadillac mechanic. I had problems with
Cadillacs.
I love my caddies too. I got a '98 Seville.
Nice.
I love it. But he recommended me to a caddy mechanic, so he's a good guy too. But okay. So you don't know who's gonna knock on your door when you live in Long Island.
That one has no meaning.
No meaning. I guess in terms, I think Big Time Tommy should explain that. Maybe we need to talk to Big Time Tommy.
Get Big Time Tommy in here.
Yeah.
Next pod with Big Time Tommy, we'll hook it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's also I thought the funniest comment on one of your TikToks that you might be the son of Joey Diaz.
I mean, he's like 100% Cuban.
Yeah, I know. I see some. I think Joey Diaz is very widely accepted by the Italian community, though. Too.
Yeah,
I'm a big Joey Coco fan.
He's an honorary Italian.
Absolutely, and I see some similarities. Do you see the similarities between Joey Diaz?
No.
Have you thought about doing stand-up comedy?
No.
Not yet.
I like some stand-up though.
Okay. Who are some of your favorite stand-ups right now?
Joey, obviously.
Yeah. You like a Sebastian Maniscalco fan? Are you like? Do you get into stand-up like Bill Burr, Louis C.K.?
I love Bill Burr.
Bill Burr's amazing.
Bill Burr's one of the best. I know Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle. Those guys are all the goats right now.
You seen his new Netflix special?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's the best. All right, so we got to get you guys doing stand-up soon too. So that's the other thing. So I think the question I had was, how are you getting new quotes? Are you like, do you like go through some older quotes and see like how, like which ones are more relatable, which ones have the most meaning to you?
Possibly just like what I'm thinking of. I might have seen it. I might have not.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who owns like the page I'm big on, he recommends me quotes sometimes. They are not good.
No.
I've never used any of his quotes.
Yeah, so who is the kid I talked to? Mustafa or something? Is he the original? He was the content creator, like that was the
He's
first
the guy
one.
who like interviewed me at the start, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys like close friends or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends, but also business partners because this is
Okay.
the business.
All right. Are you on the Creator Fund? I guess that's the question. Who's on the TikTok Creator Fund?
I mean, I don't know if he's making money, but if he is, not telling us, right?
Yeah.
There's some legitimate
visit, right?
Yeah.
There's some legitimate. I think you might have to be 18 to be on the Creator Fund. So
Yeah.
Wait for
so maybe we start posting quotes on the Wooden Spoon page. I cut you guys.
Yeah,
in.
let's partner up with the Wooden Spoon, right?
Okay. Let's do first one right now. Big Joe, what's the quote of the day?
Yeah. I haven't wiped my ass since I was a little kid. You know why? I grew up. Shit don't bother me no more.
Cut in fucking print. That was great. Okay. So where is this quote originating from?
I think I've seen it. I don't know.
You just kind of seeing these and are they do certain things stick to you?
I've seen them and I like back in my mind for a long time, right?
Okay, so you see certain things and you're like, and it like hits you and it just sticks, right?
Yeah.
I know. My girlfriend hates because I like we'll watch movies like Billy Madison. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Billy Madison with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I could rehearse that whole movie.
Wow.
Do it.
Right up. I do it right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think it starts off with suntan lotion is good for me. You protect me. He. Ultraviolet rays bad, lotion good. And then he squirts. I could do it. I could keep going for another hour.
Nice.
But I think we'll focus on Big Joe for now.
That flashed. Oh my god.
You taking pictures,
my
Big
friends
Joe?
want to be on the scenes. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll
Oh.
get pictures and videos for days. But so I saw big things for you guys. Obviously, Kuj comments on the TikToks.
He messaged me.
Kuj is the best, right?
Yeah.
Kuj is the best. And then obviously the other Nico, New York Nico,
Yeah.
Yeah.
comments on. He's a much more better Nico to know, I guess, being humble. So New York Nico is the unofficial talent scout of New York City. So I'm sure he's gonna want to get you guys down here
He
soon.
did message me.
Yeah.
Two good friends to have. So is there anybody else like that commented and giving you messages?
Well, my uncle reached out to me recently. He came up with a quote. This quote is from his childhood. You see, my uncle, he was a very wise man. He studied all the greats. Cicero, who else? Shoot. De Niro, Pacino, he always said this: if you go to bed with an itchy bum, you're gonna wake up with a stinky finger. He said this, and it's so true. It's stuck with me forever.
Okay, so how could that relate to an average person? Have you had to? I think the cool thing is that you're not explaining these quotes to people. I think that's where I think the
You know,
like
the
the
money
popular
one, like five. In reality, I'm 5'10". Stand on my money on 5'10", right? People, they didn't originally get it. I'm broke or whatever. They realized it means the money doesn't change you.
Exactly.
I respect that.
So they find out eventually, right?
Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. And I think the big thing is like people going into the comments trying to say what they think it means, or like I think that's like the big area. Cause whenever I'll give you guys a little social media tip. If you purposely put some wrong information in a TikTok or video, you're gonna get a lot of hate comments. All that does is jack the algorithm up. So if I'm making a video about something, maybe I want to say like I used to do Italian curse words on my TikTok, like OG 2019 when I was getting started. So we do Italian curse words. You misspell something or you like mispronounce something, you're gonna get a flood of comments saying that's not how you say it. That's not how you say it. It just jacks you up. So I think I guess the gray area of explaining something starts conversations in the comments, which is pretty cool.
You know any Italian?
Yeah, I know some Italian words.
You had to like know some good stuff like bella culo.
Yeah, I mean, I know like not one that's like really offensive, but like fanculo.
Yeah.
That's just like fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got
Which one did you say, Big Joe? I think I heard.
I said bella culo.
Okay, so you got that Italian riz right now, right? So how are things? How are things in the female department now, in the lady department? Now that you got the clout, you got the riz, whatever they're calling it now. I'm too old to keep
I
up on
got
this.
my eyes on Lois Griffin and Lois Griffin only.
Just Lois Griffin.
You'd better watch out. Joe's about to steal his woman.
Why Lois Griffin? You like the redheads?
No.
No. Just her. So anybody else, like if you got girls coming up to you at school, like people trying
Everyone
to,
comes up to me. They see me in the hallways. Big Joe.
I think that's gonna be a thing for a while now, Big Joe.
Yeah. Like we were popular before people were doing that. Now we're
Yeah,
way bigger.
just skyrocketed.
Yeah, you gotta make sure nobody's like trying to like clout chase. You can't have these girls coming up wanting selfies to post them and try to get,
Someone asked me for a selfie today.
gotta make sure they're not trying to clout just use it for the clout though. That's what's important.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't give out any quotes for free. Make sure they're only on Big Joe's channel.
Mine.
Yes, only on Big Joe's channel. And we got the one for the wooden spoon that's gonna drop.
Exactly.
Awesome. So like I guess take us through like what's like an average day in Big Joe and Slick's life. Like what do you like, is it school? Do you guys got extracurriculars, a side business?
He does extracurricular.
Yeah, I do extracurriculars. So, I'm quite involved, you could say, with my community. Like I do theater and I'm in the choir, but I also do cadets. And on my free time, sometimes I know this is not an extracurricular, but I'll do like voice impressions. Like I'll try and learn
Very
some.
cool. Do you have any that you've known that are good?
I've been trying to do a Godfather.
Okay. Do you
recently.
mind? Could you go for it?
I can try.
Okay.
My precious Michael, you come to me on the day of your sister's wedding, and you ask me for a favor to kill a man. Michael, you mean the world to me, but I don't know if I can do this. That's the best I can do so far.
I know we didn't give you a warm up, but then I know back when I was a kid, you used to stuff grapes in your cheeks and then try to do the impression.
Listen, I think I'm back. Oh, hey, I'm Vito from The Godfather.
That was inspirational, Joe.
Nice.
From the heart.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you guys are 15. So you still got quite a little bit of high school left, right?
Yeah.
What do you think like the plans are after high school? What do you think you wanna do?
Well,
I know there's not much to do in Canada, but
yeah. I mean, you could always fly out to Vancouver and start an acting career there because that's like basically our version of Hollywood
Okay,
or
yeah.
Broadway.
Is that like what's in the cards for you guys? You think
No,
acting?
acting interests me.
Yeah.
You want to tell them about it?
So Joe and I are thinking on making a movie.
No, I'm not really thinking on it. You invited me for a fucking role.
Exactly. Yeah. So I invited Joe to do a movie with me, and we're thinking. Well, I'm thinking on creating like an old Italian mafia movie because
Awesome.
you know you see them, but you don't see them. Like you've got the good ones, like The Godfather, The Goodfellas, and stuff like that, and then you got like the TV shows that are also amazing, like The Sopranos.
We got the autograph James Gandolfini right here.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
But you don't really see it anymore. So I want to kind of bring a little bit of Italian authenticity to a little short film that I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and submit it to a film festival to
Very cool.
have it done. Yeah.
Very cool. That's very cool. So do you guys have like is you have like obviously big Italian families?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would any of them be in the movie, or is it just like a tight knit like 1 or 2 person like short film?
I'm definitely going to try to incorporate some of my family into this movie because, family is everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Big Joe, do you think is Big Joe the persona? Is Big Joe 100% you? Because a little bit ago you were giving the camera some looks and you terrified me. I'm not gonna lie.
So like I guess Big Joe's a persona, but
is it based off anybody in particular?
no.
No,
I have the nickname Big Joe.
Yeah.
It's always kind of been Big Joe Sigaro,
Nice.
And I am Italian. I don't have the accent.
Yeah.
Clearly fake.
Yeah, it's fake. Like if we can go into our regular voices and do this, but then we can also switch back and kind of like go into this.
Yeah, well, that's the thing because I'm from Niagara Falls originally, New York. So everybody, when I came to New York, everyone's like, "Oh, you just sound like you're Canadian." So that's what I get a lot, which I hate it. So I feel like sometimes, especially online, you got to push it a little bit, exaggerate. That's what social media is. It's an exaggeration of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where would you like to see like the social media careers go? Obviously, you guys started your own TikTok pages now. We'll link them in the description and tag you guys in all the videos. But do you like to just see growing that? Because you posted the promo for the podcast and that got over 20,000 likes, which is something that I haven't been able to do in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I think both for me and Joe, we want our careers to skyrocket. Like we want to be able to do things with other creators and like collaborate.
That's what we can kind of do if you go to New York.
Yeah, if I get enough money to go to New York, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got to start some like merch drop or something. We got the fun Big Joe and Slick's trip to New York.
Yeah.
Sponsor me.
Sponsor us, man. But yeah, I think it's definitely like a high priority for us to like, get our social media stuff going so we can like further invest our time into this.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think if you guys just stay consistent with it, I think the world's your oyster. I just got to hit it while it's hot too. That's one thing that I've learned over the years is once you get one to pop off, you just got to keep at it, keep being consistent. Like you're only as good as your last video. It's the crazy truth of this horrible social media world that we live in.
Exactly.
You got to strike while it's hot. You're only as good as your last piece of content. That's actually something Sabino from Growing Up Italian told me, which stuck with me. Yeah, those guys are all great too. I think they posted one of their pages posted you guys.
Yeah. Italian's mad at things they posted.
Yeah, I think that's a Growing Up Italian affiliate. Those guys are all great too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other like creators do you guys look up to? I obviously like Kuj, people like that. Anybody like that not Italian genre? Do you follow like?
I mean, obviously Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Pretty silly guy.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, I have some favorite content creators, but I think the person who I have to look up most to is like different family members that I have. Sure, they don't make content, but family is what makes you. And you have to really like respect your family. You know.
I'm related to mobsters. I should look up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, before they get arrested, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like two of them are dead. One of them's 97.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Don't matter.
All right, I think we could play like a fun little like quick, like right off the top of your head. Let's get like the personas going, the Big Joe, the Slicks, and I guess we'll just rattle off like some like quick questions, like right off the bat. Like, what's your favorite Italian food? What's Big Joe ordering for dinner?
All right.
Yes.
Wait. What'd you say?
What's Big Joe ordering for dinner? Like,
Man, I got.
love it. What about you, Slick?
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi, perfect. What about dessert? What's after dinner?
Tiramisu.
Give me some of those S cookies. Dunk them in the coffee, right?
After dinner drink, maybe some grappa, some limoncello.
Yeah.
Not yet. Actually, what's the drinking age is only 19 in Canada. I know that because when you live in Niagara Falls, the second you turn 19, you just walk across the bridge, you go party in Clifton Hill for the night.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in Quebec and you're 18 or, well, whatever age is over there, then you can go drink at 18, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I know. Canada's like lenient on something. It's weird. The weird dynamic. All right. Favorite Italian actor?
De Niro.
He's barely he has an Italian grandfather. That's it.
Well, it's better than me saying DiCaprio. Or wait, yeah. Well, DiCaprio's Italian.
I would say so.
Yeah. Look,
What
a lot
about
of
you, Big Joe?
Italian people like lay into their heritage for acting.
Yeah, Big Joe. What about you? Favorite Italian actor or actress?
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci's the top. I love Marissa Tomei. She's the love of my life, who I'd leave my girlfriend for. But even at her age of whatever she is, she's great.
Nice.
Favorite Italian singer?
Dino.
Pavarotti.
Pavarotti. All right. I just saw Bocelli in concert. That one was
Nice.
insane. Insane. Italian song. Favorite Italian song?
I've got it on my playlist. I need to like get the name because it's such a good song. Hold on.
Do you guys listen to any Italian rap? Some Sfera Basta?
Italian rap?
There's Italian rap?
Sfera Basta, Capo Plaza, Rocco Hunt. Look them up on Spotify. They're great.
Like Italian song in Italian, right?
Yeah. Or I guess, or like Italian American, if you want
Yeah.
to throw Sinatra in there or something.
You know, Quando,
Okay, that's a good one.
or Volare.
Volare.
Yeah, fuck.
Volare. Yeah.
There you go.
Volare is good.
Is there a
Yeah.
big Italian community in New Brunswick?
Not really.
Not here, but
Yeah.
Ontario, Windsor,
And Nova Scotia, yeah.
Windsor, and Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia's got a huge Italian community. That's where my family actually originates from, my Italian side of my family.
Very cool. Very cool. I know I have family in Woodbridge, Toronto, and then I've got family in Hamilton, Ontario.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess who would you be your guys' celebrity crush? I think we kind of tackled Big Joe's already. We got Lois Griffin.
Well, that was
Wow.
bit of a silly one, right? Being a goofball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't look at someone on television and say they're so hot. I watched the show, right?
Well, I just confessed my love for Marissa Tomei, but I can.
I mean, I don't know, to be completely honest.
Who's that bra with the big ass?
Exactly.
Okay. I think I got another segment for you guys.
All right.
This one off the top of my head. What advice would you give to some world leaders? I guess right off the bat, we'll go with Justin Trudeau. What advice would you give to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau?
Step down.
We got to watch what we say here, Joe. We got to watch what we say because you never know.
A sniper?
I would say my audience skews kind of right, so that's kind of funny. I guess what advice would you give to President Joe Biden?
Leave office before you die of old age.
Joe.
Oh my God, going at him.
Joe, we're firing at you.
Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin.
Oh, stop the war in Ukraine, please. It's not doing anyone good.
What's something Big Joe would say to like Vlad? Come on.
Go on.
Stop.
Come to Brazil. We want to see you.
All right. I don't know if you guys saw. We'll tackle some, I guess, trending topics. I don't know if you guys follow the UFC at all. But Dana White just got caught slapping his wife on a New Year's Eve party. So what would you say to someone like Dana White after that? What quote would you give to Dana? I guess, is there a quote that comes to mind, a saying, something like that?
I don't know. Just stop smacking broads.
Yeah, treat women with respect because, without women, we wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. Very well said. All right. I mean, would you guys big soccer fans in Canada? Yeah.
Soccer's fun.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the World Cup? What would you say? What would be like an inspirational quote you would tell like an athlete like Lionel Messi or somebody, maybe you have quotes from somebody like that. Messi, athletes, anybody in general.
Stop playing with balls. These people have wives and stuff. Find with fucking balls for the life.
That's awesome. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? It's now that 2023's come in.
Nah, 2024 my year.
2024 Big Joe blows up.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's all the fun little games that I had ready to go. But yeah, what else is going on with you guys like in Canada, like besides the social media stuff? Just what's the weather out there right now?
The weather is a mess.
Yeah.
One day, like Fredericton and New Brunswick is a very interesting province because you can go out in the morning and it's like very cold, like -20 or something. You go out in the afternoon, it feels like summer. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's crazy.
All right, I've got to pull up a map of New Brunswick right now. I guess we'll give it to the audience too. Okay, so you guys are really up there.
Yeah,
we're just above Maine.
Yeah, that's got to be cold. Yeah. I know we complain. Well, I'm from Buffalo, so I've got to complain about the cold my whole life, but I think I don't get to complain it around you guys.
Well, with your situation, seeing what I've seen on the news and having an entire Albertan snowstorm come through the U.S., you guys get a card.
Yeah, Buffalo gets hit pretty hard for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for coming on the pod. Let's tell everybody where they could follow you. Where they following Big Joe and Slick.
Big Joe, Instagram and TikTok. Big Joe Sigaro. That's Sigaro. Yeah, Sigaro, whatever. Then you can follow this guy.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
On TikTok, it's Original Stone 35, and then on Instagram, it's _Tony_Slick_. Yeah.
Awesome. I guess before we close out, any last quotes that you want to debut on the pod or give to the listeners, especially the great Wooden Spoon listeners?
Here's a quote. Brand deals.
We need them.
We heard it. You guys heard it here first. They need brand deals. Go follow Big Joe and Slick. Thank you guys so much for coming on the pod. Everybody else listening, be sure to shop your merch, thewoodenspoonstore.com. Get your spoons, get your shirts, all that fun stuff. And get ready for a great 2023. Hope everyone has a great day. Catch you in the next episode. Ciao.
Yeah.